What's going on, buddy? I'm Shifraj. Hey, guess what, G? I'm going to be playing Dead Room Escape August 9th, 2026. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start this escape room for now. Alright. First thing first, we're going to open this pattern, see if there's monster tail or not. 3, 2, 1. There's a monster tail, so let's take out a backpack. Alright. You'll see a forger code. Alright. Those shoelaces. We got 2434. So 2434. That shows the same one, so we're going to put the numbers 2434. You get a screw that's just take out plug outside switches, so I'm gonna do that in all 4 rooms. Alright, nothing in the first room, nothing in the second room. Alright, the only screw out is the plug outlet in the second room. Or not second room, third room. You get a first screech report clue. Perfect. You see a fire code, it's a mad problem. Let's come back to this cabinet later. Let's see there's a Bluetooth inside this cabinet. 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Alright, is it closed? Yeah, it's closed. Alright. You'll see the color black, which is a black clock in the first room. That time is 4:22:15. The second number is 4:22:15. You get a hand that displays the lamps and vases. I got 1 clue. I need 3 more. There are 2 secure spots. Oh no, 3 secure spots. Never mind. I missed 1. Listen to the lamps. Let's know when to hit the vases. They'll never. We're not gonna hit all lamps, of course. Well, it's rare to hit every single lamp. Alright, so the only we're hitting, for now, is every lamp except the lamp in the first room. That's it. So do that for now. Okay. You see the color green, which is the green clock in the second room. The time is 2:16:30. So set the numbers to 16:30. You get a full last page of clue. I'm going to have to save for later. I need to get in numerical order. Let's see there's a blue chest inside the safe. 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Okay. You see 8 purple. So that's like 8 colors of waffle around in the second room. First 4 is light blue, yellow, pink, red. Alright, so light blue, yellow, pink, and red. The last 4 is gonna be blue, purple, orange, green. Alright. Blue, purple. Oh, wait, there we go. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, blue, purple, like that, orange, and green. You get that. These get the soldiers and 3 purples for last room. So, I'm going to do that. And the only we're cutting is the second middle pillow in the third room. You get a third creature portal clue. Not third room, fourth last room. But you get a third creature portal clue. I'm going to still have to save it for later. Alright, so inside this cabinet is a blue tape note. So here it says 27,920 equals what? Since I used the Morse code table. Alright. Now we got 3 numbers to unlock this cabinet. Grab all those numbers and see what the answer to mad problem is. Alright, first number is, that also shows the same as this cabinet. First number is 16,004. Alright, the second number is 10,558. Alright, and the third last number is 27,920. Yeah, the third last number. Alright, so 16,004 plus 10,558 plus 27,920. So you can calculate those 3 numbers and strings like this way. Find the answers you can put in this category, which inside should be the second feature portal clue. So using and to string to solve this, according to Google, the answer to the problem is going to be, oh, that's the wrong key. It's 54,482. So 16,004 plus 10,558, those last 3 numbers on the second number, or last 3 digits, they are my favorite numbers. Anyways, plus 27,920, that's 54,482. So answer my problem. So I'm going to put the numbers 54482. You get a second feature portal clue. Cool beans. We can now get the rest of the clues. Oh, I almost clicked that one. That was a close one. Alright, there we go. We got 4 clues. Let's read and find the answer to riddle. So the first one says, I start with the T, okay? I know I've had this riddle before. Where is it? I gotta look for the riddle. I know I've done this riddle, so this should be a long. There we go. We have it. Got it here. Alright, here we go. First one says I start with the T. The second one says I end with the T. The third one says I have T in me, and the fourth last one says what am I? Alright, so I start with the T. I end with the T. I have T in me. What am I? So, I've already explained this before. I'll let you guys continue on your own. It should be pretty simple. The third one over here is tricking your brain. The third clue. But if that still doesn't tell you, you can look it up or using AI tool, pause. Yeah. Or just continue watching, whatever. Alright, anyway, so according to ChatGPT, the answer is teapot. So I'm going to explain how. So I start with the T. Teapot starts with a little T. I am with the T. The last letter teapot is T. I have tea in me. A teapot literally has tea in it. It didn't say a T, it says T. It's tricking your brain, so like a homophone, basically. But yeah, that's why the answer is teapot. We're going to set the letters T, E is like that. I'm gonna X that out. I know that's the middle. P, O, and another T. You get the letter E. Alright, we can now solve this picture puzzle. This is 90-degree clockwise. Cool. Alright. Alright, what's like the letter G? Alright, you guys have been just learning solve this for your future days. Do you trust to get the letters E and G? So these last two letters are two, which means that the fourth letter is G and the last letter is E. That's actually crazy. A coincidence over there. Now, we got for 3 letters on all 4 rooms. Alright, here we go. So, there was nothing in the third room. I think I found 2 letters. Alright, first is D on the second lamp in the fourth last room. So hit that one. Alright. Look at the first room. Okay. The second letter is J on the second lamp. So hit that one. The third is U. Hit the vertical picture frame. Those 2 letters are in the second room. Now you get all 5 letters. And those are D. J, like disco jockey abbreviated. U. E and G. So look up DJUEG. Square with what words now. Also, DJ is a person's name. I could be wrong. But the words that are unscrambled, it's considered law, politics, or it could be for something mean, basically. If that still doesn't tell me, you can look it up. Remember, E and G should be the last words. Pay attention to that. Calculation, the word is judge. So according to us, letters J, U, that's my favorite letter. In fact, one of them. D, G, and E. So that's why the answer is judge. The crazy part is the last saying of the word judge. It also starts with the J. Anyways, we're going to set the letters J, U, D, G, and E. You get the key. Gotta close that one. Alright. When we get the key, I'm going to have to close them. Okay, when we get the key, bam. We finally escaped the room right away. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. And yeah, software stays. So I'll see you next time today for Kitchenscape. Peace out.